Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadow of the Erdtree. So I've done the talk to this guy, die, talk to this guy, die thing a few times. We should get invaded here. Or something.
Your poison and the sweet sleep that follows. Oh please, let me hear your voice.
So before this person wasn't here and that wasn't happening.
Let me be. Oh, you mustn't. It must be me. I'll thank you not to lie. Only I. Why would you, if you should? I won't. Please, I cannot believe you. And I will never. I will.
Alright, let's try to reset the area. But that was different. I mean, as you saw before, that NPC was not there, and it was just like a lot of talk to this purple NPC and die.
I will never forgive you.
You do tonight.
Your trespass.
Here we go.
Know my poison.
Why you gotta come from all the way over there? Flawless victory.
I was no weak as I suppose. Tell me, assuming you what did. Tell assuming you what did.
Okay. Now this is the part that I'm not quite sure like when exactly this quest is done. I had this problem before as well. Oops. So we're just gonna do this once or twice more. Let's test it until see does anything change, and whenever it seems like it stops changing, I guess that's when we're gonna be done.
Assuming you spoke, what did...
Okay, so nothing, seems like nothing here. Alright, so let's get out, and let's start trucking through the Shadow Keep. Did I fight the hippo already? Yeah, this is the hippo room. Okay. And this doesn't open yet. This is a shortcut I can open later, I believe, correct? Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw one of these on. I love a good 2-for-1. Yeah, I expect we're going to take some hits here. There are some Black Knights. There's a lot of these kind of shielded guys, so not going to go that way just yet. 7 Rye cards should get quite a bit of value. And then you still see if I can. Alright. So not exactly a 2-for-1, but kinda got a lot of damage in. else we got? I'm pretty sure there's someone up on the steps there as well. Really? You're just gonna come out this way? Ooh. Now you caught me. Well played, sir. Yeah, I gotta remember to roll to the side on those, Oh, there he is. Ooh. Okay. Where am I? Do I want to do the... Maybe we'll come back for that courtyard down there. So the good news, too, is I have now, to give you an idea of how far ahead I am, I have now, in my prep character, made it up to the final boss. So I did not fight it yet, but I knew where it was ahead of time. And I've hit the grace right before that, so that's interesting. Alright, so we're going to go down... That's going to be progress up that way. We're going to take some other paths first. I'm not good at, like, running jump attacks while going downhill. I always overshoot it. That was pretty good there, though. Okay, it's fairly normal talisman setup. And this is the, get out of this menu. That was the shortcut I referenced earlier. Oh, here. This is where it is, okay. Okay, let's go the other way first. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Ooh. That's not so bad. And this should take us to a grace here. I'm not sure if we'll finish this castle. Only 10 minutes in. This is a fairly large dungeon. I could not get this to trigger with my other character.
Worthy horses. I will dispose of them. Before they serve to revenge Becky's harm. I can no longer trust her word.
In the end, I knew this day would come.
I guess it's because I'm a summon, but it really felt like I should have done more damage there.
Give me time. Interfere not with my business. Zealot, do not interfere. This is my revenge.
Alright, so let's... Yeah, so you get different rewards depending on which of those two you pick. So not like a huge deal. Still, it's cool to do NPC quests. Let's try to not fall to our deaths here. I don't know why my lantern's not on. So this is clearly a fake wall. I mean, I knew that because I've come this way already, but I feel like that's one of the more obvious illusory walls in any of the Souls games. At least as far as I can remember. Doesn't everybody just love sleeping in a coffin? Alright, I'm gonna skip this. And this. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, I feel like there should be a grace, like right here. No, we're gonna play safe. We'll hit the grace. There's gonna be a furnace golem here too. Okay, so Dex is going to give us more bang for our buck, so we're going to do that. It was just a matter of, like, let's put on... let's get strength up to a minimum so I can use a big bonk if and when I want to. Alright, so Shadow Keep. Not the storehouse. When did I get this grace? Let's go to that plaza and then we can start the storeroom. They have been pretty pretty forgiving with like the frequency for grace, which is nice. Getting a lot of smithing stone 5s, which is super cool if I had a bunch of weapons I wanted to upgrade. Which, truthfully, I do need to upgrade the big bonk anyway, so... Alright, is it just shadows in here? The talisman is what we were coming down for, but might as well. Might as well grab a few runes, or here, we can fight the big knight over there who's probably gonna kill me now. I thought there was a door. Did I miss a door? Because I jumped down. Well, there's the door. Okay. Alright, let's big bonk first. Caught me with it that time. Yay, smithing 1. Where does this ladder go? Oh. Alright, so I'm just going to check my notes here. The goal here is basically make it to the top of this room, but there's a skidoo and there's some other things, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, what picture me? Jump through pillars for talisman. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. Grace on a bridge is my first first note. So let's just let's start clearing. Camera orientation's a bit of a problem with that corner. I think progress is the other way. Uh-oh. Don't remember where this goes. My light is off again. This goes way the hell down to somewhere. Oh, this is a spot we need to go later. Alright, might as well. Might as well clear the way now. Though that's pretty whack. That's pretty funny. Yep. I do think this is a bit dangerous. Because we gotta jump down here. But there's a grace, like, at the end of that hall or something. It's either at the end of the hall or there's a bridge that you open a door to a bridge and it's like at the beginning of the bridge. This is kind of pretty gross. Okay, am I at the bottom now? Because this... This would be a beneficial spot to have arrived at the bottom. So I can sort of kite them through this opening a little bit. Why am I slow? I don't seem to be afflicted with anything. Alright, well... Okay. Is that a grab? Okay, that's a grace we'll need later. So since we're here, now back to the storehouse. So there should be a dude right here. Hello, dude. Already checked that way, so we're not going to do that now. Give you the old whack whack. Fire pot. So here's the thing, right? I want to clear the bottom, but this guy is a threat. This is how I'm gonna find my way through here. Is gonna be if I do like one floor at a time. So what's on the right side? Okay, I think we can call that clear. Yeah, I mean, the amount of damage you do with these dual twin blades jumping to things that are not like resistant or immune to it is pretty crazy.
After on, but there was one so. After it appears has been taken, surely you after fail I do anything. What the implication?
Alright, so we're gonna find a thing later on that we have to give to him, but
What the implication?
it's good to have a little chat with him now. Okay, still need to check that way. So I've gone up slightly. Alright, so there's more stairs. Let's see if I can isolate this guy. Alright. Oh, you took a long time for your animation to clear and say that you dropped something. Alright, so let's check the inside. Oh, crap. Alright, so that's the inside path. Thought I could outrun that? I guess not. So no real path that way at the moment. Alright, where's the red guy. Man, my rhythm is just like out. That's bad. Yeah. I was just like out of sync there. Like every time I tried to do it, it was like right while he was jumping back. That was not good. That's okay. We can run back there. Foiled by the bookshelf. Kasarigama are cool. I don't know how well they would work like as a player weapon in this. They're really cool in Neo. Kasarigama. Much better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use the thing anyway. So our red friends actually are a bit dangerous. Because I'm a bit squishy. Alright, let's do red friend. And they do not. So that was my test. They do not stagger. But well, we know. That's crazy. Alright, so let's. Alright, where's the other one? Oh, there you are. Okay. It's this floor, right? Yep. I'm wondering, I feel like I missed a grace somewhere. 'Cause I thought I got one before dealing with that statue, but maybe I'm wrong. Nope, that's not what we want. There we go. Yeah, so I don't need to be quite as conservative with the healing for them. We're much further through the stage. We can get up there. That's what's going to drop us down onto that thing at the bottom at some point too. Another red friend who's been surprisingly tolerant. Alright, do we go up now? Alright, might be time for the feat. Miyazaki. There's a thing on there, right? Yeah, there it is. Miyazaki. You and your feet. I think I ran past everything, right? So I should probably be a little careful. Here I would have, around the corner, I would have killed the militia. But there might still be a red floating around up here somewhere. Yep. No sense engaging at this point. I mean, I think I've shown I'm capable of killing them. I kind of know how to do it. It was more like this first death was kind of a feeling out in the book. The second one was absolutely a test. Like, if I just keep attacking, will it eventually stagger? And the answer is no. Which is good to know. But regardless, they pose enough of a threat that if I don't need to mess with it, I'm probably not going to, because there should be a grace, like, right on the other side of this thing. This is like such an awkward, like, jump situation. And another skidoo. We're at 41, so a little bit of a shorter one, but I think that's probably a good spot to stop. I'm not sure that I can get through the rest of it in 20 minutes. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.